Y'all want to know the crazy thing about psychology, right? Is whenever you're making these videos, you know it's better for the outward facing rather than the selfie style. But you want to know the whole concept of knowing like where you're looking at on the camera, all that. It get to you. That get to you. All right. So some of us record with the selfie style. I want to take this opportunity because hopefully I put it up on the first segment. If not, I'm going to put it on this segment. My favorite YouTube trucker did a little breakdown. He made some recommendations. For me to look into. And the crazy thing is some of these companies, we already, because we're trying to get a job out here. We're trying. So we really out here trying to get back into the plantation. We're trying. I know it might not look like it, but we're trying to get back in the plantation because we got things to do. We got to, I'm trying to get back to being a sharecropper. Y'all got to understand it. I'm trying to get back to being a sharecropper like we were back in the day. So we've been trying. So I'm looking at this list out here that my favorite YouTube trucker made. He says, Chase Mr. Hamilton, bro, if you want to get back on your feet, go to Genox. That's funny because I actually know somebody that's the driver manager at Genox at the Deer Park location. I know that, but I also got an inside info that they've been slow. Now, as far as the intel might be like 2 months old. Okay, we're talking about message-to-message basis. We're talking about this individual is probably in charge of 10 drivers over there. Of course, the people that do the calls always stay in their office. They don't get on the road now. They don't get on the road. So the question is she a driver manager or is she or he? Hold on now. Let's back up now. It could be a he or a she. It could be a he or a she. The point is, my contact could be a driver manager, driver leader, lead driver, whatever it is. But what I do know is they control some drivers. First-hand account is, man, we are slow. In 2024, I try to go to Genox because, right, my principle have been that I'm really not trying to do this drive-in game right now, man. I'm really not trying to do this drive-in game, and I've been saying it over and over. So, and I'm trying to stick it to the bone. I'm trying to stick it to the bone. Y'all understand? I'm not trying to do no driving. I think I would rather do flatbed over driving. Oh, yeah, we also doing other things. Medical card. Food to the T. Yeah, when it comes to the medical card, we always get the most, not the lesser. You know what I'm saying? The most, not the lesser. Now, we could afford to lose some weight, but so far, we've been blessed. So far, we're getting the most, not the lesser out of the medical card. But if we do go back, it's either going to be flatbed or tanker. That always been the play. That always been the key. That's always been the name of the game. Y'all get me? Flatbed or tanker, I prefer tanker. Just no drive-in. Now, if we take the drive-in aspect, y'all better believe your white, Chinese, Mexican, Filipino, African ass is going to be getting paid by the hour. That's the only why, because that means at that point we're going to LTL. So who does that knock out of the equation that I'm really serious in pursuing? Yeah, the Russians are gone. You know what? That's a whole different response. But my favorite YouTube trucker that boy came back with a banger. That boy came back. I gave him 24 hours. He replied in 24 hours. Now that's what we're talking about. Let's get some money. So back to the list here. I'm gonna turn it around and show y'all. All right, hold on. So he's one of my favorite YouTube trucker, right? My favorite YouTube trucker. He said, bro, if you want to get back on your feet, go to Genox, Air Product, Air Gas as a company driver. Otherwise, get a cheap truck, toss a blower, and run a pneumatic in the oil field. Let's go to the next comment. You are in Houston. All the money is in LPG, propane tankers, and cryogenics. Do y'all see this? This is the advice coming from my favorite YouTube truck driver. Y'all remember that now? Okay. Now, you know, detention, community, you know, jobs, yada yada. Now, this right here is gonna take all the job I have replied for. If you notice, 40 minutes ago, that's my recent. These dirty bastards out there, you know, no store. Now, these guys right here, I'm very much interested in. I've applied to them in every way possible. I'm talking about Monday to Sunday. I'm talking about all the way from here to Dallas. These are the people that my dumb ass turned down when they made me an offer at $40 an hour. I'm not 40, $28 an hour. I effed around and found out. That's all I gotta say. You know, that's a whole different video. I did not reapply to Landstar, but what I did do was try to get back on there as a driver for somebody else instead of as an owner operator. So you hold your horses. Ariat Express, Hanef, JBS, Bokomatic, Air Gas. I had applied to them in all way possible. I started 2 months ago. I applied to multiple locations. You know, they had South Texas, East Texas, West Texas, and all that nonsense. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna try to open the go to their website again because they got a whole lot of locations. This dude, I F with him again. I hop on that again and did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? So with them, still the same thing. Andrew Logistic. So most of these companies, here we go. Badland, I almost got, 4 months ago, I almost landed a job with Badland, hauling crude oil. But I didn't have no experience and they weren't willing to train at the time. As y'all can see, there's a trend here. You get what I'm saying? This is just the ones on this app, which is mainly trucking. But as y'all can see, I'm looking up mainly tankers, mainly tanker jobs. This one is looking hella promising, by the way. This one is looking very promising. They are called Savage. I don't know what to do. If anybody out here know what to do, please let me know. This one is the one I should have taken. Honestly, Rune, I should have taken Rune, man. Instead of me trying to be cute. $28 an hour wasn't too terrible. Action Resource, John and John, April Experience. Anyways, y'all get it. Y'all got the point. So as my favorite YouTube trucker can tell, I've been applying to some of this. You saw Air Gas. The only company you really didn't see is hold on, which company you didn't see? The only company you didn't see on there is Air Product. It's Air, you know, if I'm about to look them up right now on here, see if they even show up. Air Product is the only one that didn't really show up, and the reason why I like going through this app is because I already got my resume set up. I already got everything set up on there, right? Let me see something, man. Because last time somebody brought that up, I remember looking them up. I just don't know if I actually filled out any application for them. Products, Air Products. There they go. Back up a little bit. I need to back up. Air Products. Air Product is in every corner of the globe. Our team has over 21,000 people in over 50 countries. We are one of the world leading industrial gas company. We can offer opportunities like no other, and we grow. So can you. New opportunities emerges every day. If you want them, they can be yours. If you provide the excitement, the desire to shape the future, we will provide the training, experience, and smart, passionate people to work with. If you're looking to reimagine what's possible, you are in the right place. Oh man, you can't sell it better than that. Air Product can't sell it better than that. But now, that's cute. That's all nice and dandy. The question is, how much are y'all out here paying? How much are y'all out here paying for me to get in that big, dangerous, most likely propane, CNG, LNG, for me to hold that kind of product around? How much are y'all paying? The verbiage is cute, very, very rhetoric, very inspiring, very inspiration don't pay bills, right? So I want to give a shout out to my favorite YouTube trucker, because that I'm gonna hit apply right now. I'm not gonna show you all the process, but one of these days I will show you all the process on how easy it is to use this app. But that ain't what this is about. Oh, they can sponsor me. But anyway, so Air Product, I'm going to apply today. Shout out to my favorite YouTube trucker for suggesting. Genox, I had already applied on Indeed. Majority of the applications I had already done on Indeed. Just nobody's hitting back. With the exception of those two, I said nobody's really hitting back, man. Somebody said it's kind of getting difficult for hiring right here. You know what I'm saying? And it might be true, it might not be true. I don't know. But in my fact, I lied. I know Air Product, Express Service Operator, CDL Class A, the airport. See? Air Product is hiring right there. Damn, in Texas, though, that's it. They got one position open, bro, in Texas. Guarantee of 40 hours regardless of the workload. We offered an average first year earning potential of $100K with the opportunity to increase your earnings. This position required 10 to 20% commercial tractor trailer driving and 80 to 90% technical work. Damn it, boy. They only got one job. My area. Lord have mercy. I think that was the problem last time too. Anyways, we're gonna apply. We're gonna look at places like Dallas. All I want to say, if the off end up being the last resort, I'm well equipped. If Dallas is where I gotta be, I know a couple betas in Dallas that I can stay with for the meantime, until I can get my feet wet. If it's down here, it will be even better. But hey, you made a good suggestion, man. You made a good suggestion to my favorite YouTube truck driver. But now you still got 24 hours to reply to the video I told you. I gave you the game. I gave you the game on how you can run up this bag, Andrew. I gave you the game on how you can run up this bag, Andrew. Me and Josh. Now, a lot of comments, oh, you're begging on the video. And no, I ain't nobody begging. No, I'm trying to give a man that own a fleet a play on how he can get to the bag. We can get to the bag and call it a day. You still got 24 hours. Now, actually, I think you got like 8 hours left, Andrew, because I posted that video yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I saw you responded on other things, talking, but I was directed to where I made that I'm begging video. As far as you trying to get us, me and Josh, to run up the bag with you, I feel like, yeah, you ain't respond to that yet. You trying to get to this money, and do you want CAG Logistics to be In the cover 4, do you want to see AJ Logistics to be the fleet of the year? Because we've been hearing about this fleet for years, decades damn near. Almost a whole decade, I ain't gonna lie. What, 2020, what? Yeah. 22 long. Do you want this to be the fleet of the year, bro? That's, hey, I'm giving you the play, I'm giving you the game. If you want, you can even add Lottie Dottie in the mix, man. Me, Josh, Lottie Dottie. It will be a little bit for the feed, not for the free. But you're going to get a whole lot of green to get in between, Andrew.